Rogue One was amazing. I need to say this right now, this video will contain spoilers for Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, just because I have to just describe and get out my excitement to someone, and who better than my viewer base who may have also seen the movie by now. So, if you don't want to see or hear spoilers, I guess, about this movie, click off now, pause it, or do yourself a favor, go buy a ticket, go watch the movie, and then come back and hit resume on this video. So, I think I made it clear. Spoilers are in this video. Do not watch it if you do not want to be spoiled. Are we clear? We're clear. Don't dislike it. I'm giving spoilers. I already told you. They're probably going to be somewhat minor, but still also very huge. So here we go. My thoughts of this movie wrapped up into just noises are basically... it was so good! I mean, I guess that wasn't really a noise. That was me also talking, but it was literally so good. Now, if you guys are confused and you don't care and you're just watching through the spoilers anyways, Rogue One takes place between episodes 3 and 4, or as a lot of people will call it, episodes 3 and 1. If I don't really know how people would call it that way, but either way, between those two episodes, which means a lot of stuff you can kind of assume will happen, a lot of characters you can assume you will see, and they do play a role. So obviously we see Darth Vader, we see C-3PO, we see R2-D2, we hear talks of Obi-Wan, and we do happen to see Princess Leia as the young Princess Leia. That's right, at the end of the movie. I'm kind of, you know what, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, this is definitely more of a war, serious story, really gritty, more of a dark kind of story. It's so good, though. It's kind of nice to take that bit of lightheartedness and that everyone's invincible out of the equation and have just a realistic, war-driven story that is gritty and gets the job done. Don't get me wrong, though. There's a lot of comedy. The robot, which I believe his name is K2, and then something else. I never really learned that much. They started calling him K2 a lot, I believe. So, he's hilarious. He is up there between BB-8, R2-D2, and C-3PO. I guess it's kind of hard to be up there when that's, like, the only four, really. So there's that, and he's absolutely hilarious. Like, you fall in love with these characters, which is kind of unfortunate because, again, since it takes place between episodes 3 and 4, and we have seen 4, 5, 6, and 7, you don't see these characters anymore from Rogue One, so you can kind of guess what really happens to them within the movie. If you couldn't guess that, then I guess that's unfortunate. I know some of you may have watched the film theory on Rogue One from Matt Pat and his theory about that. Inaccurate, though a good theory still. It's such a good movie that, like, I can't describe it more. Sorry about that, I got a phone call on Skype. So anyways, where was I? It was amazing. Like, I literally had to, so, when I left the theater, I went with my sister, by the way, because I didn't have anyone to go with, and her fiance doesn't like Star Wars. I know. Believe me, I know. So, we went together. It was really amazing. And, like, outside of the theater next to the ticket booth, there was a Princess Leia and a Darth Vader, as well as a couple stormtroopers just standing around to take pictures with. That was really cool. And then in the theater, we went about an hour early. It was already really crowded, but we got a couple good seats, but there were a bunch of different people dressed up as characters, and then there were a bunch of kids at the very, like, end of the theater, just having lightsaber battles. It was kind of really funny. I threw it on my Snapchat, Justin BliTzz, you guys can have it if you want to, but as I was saying, as soon as I left the theater, I sat down in my car, started defrosting the windows, went on Twitter, said how amazing it was. Went on Skype, said how amazing it was to my group chat of friends. Went on Skype again, told just Nicole how amazing it was. Went on Skype again and told Mercedes how amazing it was. When I was coming home, I was literally thinking to myself, wow, that was so amazing. I cannot wait to tell everyone about it and then tell you guys about it as well. When I got home, first things first, went into TS and told everyone about it. They didn't really care too much because they're not really Star Wars fans much. Again, I know it's odd, but Princess Leia is seen. Full-on young Princess Leia. The CGI was amazing. She looked fantastic in this movie. It was amazing. And where it ends, so I've been using this analogy. You could literally pause the end of Rogue One, and then, like, as you're on your remote as hitting pause, you hit play, and then bam, episode 4 will just start instantly. That's how perfect this aligns and ties in with the Star Wars story, and that I think makes me like it even more, because you just know you can literally watch this movie and then instantly it's right there, it's like right there on top of it, it's ready to go. I love movies that continue like that. They continue like literally the next one continues at where the last one left off. I love movies that do that, and very few ones do. Now, the epic lightsaber battle with Vader was awesome. You see him using the Force, you see him choking people out, and you see a really, really good battle, which was awesome to see, because much better effects now. They got the same voice actor for Vader as well, which is awesome, so it really ties in and makes you feel like you're actually watching the episode before 4 and not 3. 3.5, if you will. So that was amazing. C-3PO and R2-D2 had a very, very small cameo, but you do see them, which is awesome. Obviously, like I was saying, you do see the ship and the interior that Episode 4 starts in, which is really, really cool. And you also see the Star Destroyer that Vader is using to follow said ship, which is Leia's ship, obviously. You do hear them talk about Obi-Wan, which is awesome. You hear them talk about Alderaan. Let's see what else you hear them talk about. I don't know, I mean, it's just so very cool. Like, it was such a good movie, and I'm so happy and excited that Disney bought Lucasfilm and we're getting a Star Wars movie every single year. Going from 7 to Rogue One, I am sure they can keep it up every single year, pumping out really, really good movies in terms of continuing on with 8, 9, 10, whatever they do, and then having these random anthology films thrown in the mix as well. And also, I am really excited for the Han Solo movie coming out. I believe that will be in 2018, so that'll be awesome. If this one was this good, that one has to be just as good as well. Oh, also, I think it was A New Hope, when Luke is in like the bar area and he talks to those two guys, and one has like that like bald chin, like Peter Griffin kind of. You see those two characters in Rogue One, which is really cool as well. Everyone was like laughing and clapping when that happened. I love seeing these types of movies on the midnight launch of them. Midnight launch, so it's 7:30, whatever. Because everyone's there, they're all excited, they all love what you're watching, so you all have similar interests in there, at least in that one aspect. And then everyone claps and cheers when the movie ends, and when they see similar things, and they have those random nostalgia moments that you're definitely gonna have in a movie like this one. So I think that is really going to do it for me. I don't know, there's really not much else to say. I know there weren't a lot of spoilers, but then again, the whole movie was spoiled, technically, if you watch this video, so again, you can't be mad at me, man. I told you various times that there were going to be spoilers, so please, if you have seen this movie, please comment down your thoughts on everything I spoke of. I need to just nerd out and talk to someone who has seen the movie and just have a very long and awesome discussion about it. I really want to see it again. I probably won't unless I can somehow convince Nicole to see it while I'm up there staying in Michigan for a while. I don't think so, though. She doesn't really like watching movies anyways, so we'll see how that goes. But if you guys have enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and of course, share this video around to any of your Star Wars friends who have seen this movie, because I'm sure I would love to talk to them about this movie and see what's up. I can't speak anymore. I'm just so flabbergasted, man. Okay, I took a minute. I took a breather. We're good. I will say this, though, as a closing thought. Rogue One is up there as one of my favorite Star Wars movies. I do like this one more than Episode 7, which came out last year. I will say that as my closing thoughts. So, please again, comment down your thoughts on this movie. Definitely go pick it up. Not really pick it up, go pick up a ticket, and then go see it. And, yeah, other than that, I will talk to you all later. I must say, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go to sleep. Peace out.